Today I went looking for a unicorn. I've been reading a lot of stories about unicorns and I thought I might find one. And I looked and there he was, and then I realized, oh, it's just my dog. Maybe you'll find a unicorn. Listen to these stories and have some fun.
I Wished for a Unicorn, written by Robert Hyde-Brader, illustrated by Katie MacDonald Denton, a Kids Can Press publication. I wished for a unicorn. I wished so hard that I found a unicorn in my backyard. I was sitting alone by our old oak tree when I saw a unicorn looking at me. He was kind of scruffy and he'd lost his horn, but I knew at once he was a unicorn. He didn't have a mane, his tail wagged around. He chomped on a bone dug up from the ground. His ears flopped about in a happy way. His tongue hung out 'cause he wanted to play. He didn't neigh softly as unicorns do. He barked and he howled and he yowled. Ow, ow. But he was a unicorn without any doubt. He pawed and he pranced and he galloped about. Then he led me away to a magical wood, as only a real live unicorn could. We crept and we crawled under darkening skies, past creatures that frowned, round trees that had eyes. We spotted a castle that rose in the air. We rushed to its moat. What danger lurked there? Across the water we flew with a leap and a bound, and landed kerplop on the castle's hard ground. We spied magic wands near a secret door, and stormed the castle with a thunderous roar. We zapped a fierce dragon and stopped it from flying. We shrunk an evil wizard. He ran away crying. We found a treasure map all crumpled and old. So we fled from the castle to find buried gold. We dug 100 holes, and we dug them deep, till we both grew tired and fell fast asleep. But when I woke up with a stretch and a yawn, there was only my dog asleep on the lawn. I think that tomorrow when I go out to play, I'll wish once again for a unicorn day. I'll wish for a unicorn under my tree, and I bet that I'll find a unicorn for me. A Unicorn Named Sparkle by Amy Young. The ad said unicorn 25 cents. Lucy sent in the money. She could hardly wait. I will name him Sparkle. He will be blue with a pink tail and a pink mane. A whole day passed. I will put flowers around his neck. He will let me ride on his back. Another day passed. I will take him to show and tell. Everyone will love him. He might get scared when he first gets here. I will give him a cupcake. Sparkle, Sparkle, where are you? Finally, a big truck rumbled up. It was the Unicorn Man. He left a large box on the porch. It's Sparkle. Meh. Lucy opened the box carefully, gently. Jump! The cupcake was... Sparkle, come back! Sparkle, not the underpants. No! He was not what she expected. He had spots. His ears were too long. He smelled funny. Oh, and he had fleas. Lucy put a flower necklace on him. He ate it. She put a tutu on him. He ate that too. He did not want to be ridden. He bucked her right off. He did not want to go to show and tell. When he got there, he behaved poorly. Lucy was mad. "You are a bad unicorn." She walked away. Sparkle followed her. "Stop that." Lucy called the unicorn man. "Take him back. I don't want him." "Okay, but I can't get there until tomorrow." Lucy could hardly wait. "Leave me alone." Yuck. That night there was a storm. Sparkle was afraid. Lucy gave him bear so he would stop pestering her. It wasn't enough. She had to read him a bedtime story too and give him warm milk to drink. He licked her hand. She patted his head and said, "Don't be such a big baby." His fur was very soft. At last he fell asleep. The next morning, Lucy watched Sparkle play in the yard. He liked the butterflies, and they liked him. Some boys came by and asked, "What's your goat's name?" "His name is Sparkle, and he's not a goat." "He looks like a goat." "Well, he's not a goat. He's a special kind of unicorn." After the boys left, Lucy watched Sparkle play some more. She had to admit, sometimes he made her smile, and sometimes he made her laugh. The unicorn man drove up. "Okay, let's load him in." Sparkle did not want to get into the box. Lucy put a cupcake in the far corner. Sparkle loved cupcakes, so he went in. Lucy shut the door. Sparkle asked, "Bah?" The unicorn man revved his engine and drove away. Lucy yelled, "Wait!" Sparkle bleated. The truck stopped. Lucy opened the box and Sparkle jumped out. He was so excited. Then he knocked her down by mistake. "Sparkle," said Lucy, "welcome home." Meet the master of magical creatures. Sophie is a unicorn expert. She dresses up her toys, stuffed animals, and even her baby brother as unicorns. But living with enchanted animals can be tricky business. And Sophie is so caught up in teaching others that she fails to notice the magic right under her nose. Sophie Johnson, Unicorn Expert, by Morag Hood and illustrated by Ella Oxstad. My name is Sophie Johnson, and I live with a unicorn. Well, not just one, actually. I think I have 17 at the moment. It can be hard work looking after so many. There's always a lot to do. Luckily, I am a unicorn expert. I am very busy teaching my unicorns everything they need to know. We start with magic. Then I show them how to hunt for food. And I teach them about the dangers of balloons. Sometimes my unicorns lose their horn. But I don't worry because they soon grow back. Living with unicorns can be a bit tricky. They are quite messy. I try to explain that magic is more important than mess, but I don't think Mom understands. Unicorns have many enemies, so sometimes I have to protect them. Being a unicorn expert is harder than you'd think. Really, it's a good thing I'm here. Some people don't even know what a real unicorn looks like. That's why they need me, Sophie Johnson, Unicorn Expert.
unicorn thinks he's pretty great by Bob Shea. Things are a lot different around here since that unicorn moved in. I thought I was pretty cool when I rode my bike to school, till that show-off went flying by. Or the time I made marshmallow squares that almost came out right. He made it rain cupcakes. Then at the big talent show, I was dropping my signature dance move. And he steps up with some serious prancing and wins first prize. That's not all. It gets much, much worse. Check out this great magic trick that I totally invented. Okay, close your eyes, keep them closed. Ta-da! While your eyes were closed, I pulled this quarter out from behind your ear. Nice, right? Well, when I get to school to try it out, he's turning stuff into gold. I can't follow that. Dopey unicorn. Thinks he's so great. How can anyone be friends with that guy? Look at me. I'm a unicorn. I think I'm so cool. Blah, 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 blah. Well, this goat's not buying it. Great. Here he comes. What is that heavenly smell? Goat cheese pizza. I'm a goat. What? Goats have cheese? Unicorns don't have cheese. May I try? This cheese is fantastic. So creamy and delicious. It's also good smeared on a tin can or sprinkled on some garbage. Lucky. I can only eat glitter and rainbows. Darn my sensitive stomach. Whoa, what's up with your hooves? Those things are out of control. Oh, these bad boys are cloven. It means they're split at the end. Let me stand on steep hills or climb to the tops of mountains. Oh man, I can't stand there or climb those stupid regular hoofs. Don't be so hard on yourself. Just look at your fantastic horn. That thing is nuts. It's just for show. All it's good for is pointing. I can't play soccer. One headbutt and it's game over. Pain in the neck horn. Not you though. I bet those awesome horns are perfect for soccer. I have an idea. With your magic and my awesomeness, we'd be an unstoppable team. Trouble at the bank. Taste my cloven justice. You've been unicorned. Nice, right? Yeah. Whoop. Ha. Sure. Or we could go to the park and play. You know something, unicorn? I had a feeling we'd be friends. Uni the Unicorn by Amy Krauss Rosenthal. Illustrated by Bridget Berriger. In almost every way, Uni was like all the other unicorns. Magnificent mane, though Uni's was extra magnificent. Golden hooves, though Uni's were extra golden. Sparkling purple eyes, though Uni's were extra sparkly. Like the other unicorns, Uni had a special swirly horn with the power to heal and mend. And like the other unicorns, Uni could make wishes come true. But there was one thing that definitely set Uni apart. Uni believed that little girls were real. Uni's friends laughed and said, "Ha ha ha, silly Uni. Everyone knows there's no such thing as little girls. They're just make-believe." At home, Uni's parents just brushed it off with knowing smiles. But Uni was certain, absolutely certain, that little girls were real, no matter what everyone else said.
Uni knew that somewhere far away, but not that far away, there was a little girl waiting, a strong, smart, wonderful, magical little girl, and she would be the best friend a unicorn could ever ask for. Uni imagined all the things that they would do together. They would run fast through the meadow. They would spin and twirl in the sunlight. They would explore and help forest creatures in need. Other times they would just sit quietly and talk about important things. And of course, they would slide down the rainbows together. Uni fell asleep that night and had enchanted dreams. What Uni did not yet know, but would discover soon enough, was that somewhere far away, but not that far away, there was indeed a real little girl. And even though her friends said, "Ha ha ha, unicorns are just make-believe," and despite her parents' knowing smiles, this little girl was certain, absolutely certain, that there was a unicorn, a strong, smart, wonderful, magical unicorn, just waiting to be her friend. What do you think?